Hey there, guess it means it's time for another training vlog. But before we jump into training, I just want to update you on where my training is at, because last time we had the 50,000 subscriber live mobility Q&A thing. So in the past week or so, I've actually touched down on middle splits twice, all the way to the floor. The last 2 times I've tried it have been balls to floor middle splits, which I guess means I've kind of achieved one of my goals. I will be testing it in a week's time when I do the rest of the goals that I have. So just to update you, if you don't know what the goals are for this month, so of October, was to achieve double bodyweight deadlift, bodyweight front squat, whilst also getting full middle splits, full pancake, and full front splits. They're not crazy goals, but considering I haven't lifted in a couple of years, they'd be nice to get. Today's session, however, is upper body because I wanted to update you on how the shoulder injury's going. I had a partial tear to my supraspinatus, which is an external rotator cuff in the shoulder, 5-6 weeks ago now, and this is the first week that I will be loading up that shoulder. I thought this might possibly be useful for some of you if you do have injuries, if you do get an injury, the idea that you basically want to progress slowly. So over the past few weeks, I've gone from doing wall push-ups, so like push-ups like this, literally against the wall because I couldn't do a push-up, and then slowly going down to the ground, and then this week, 6 weeks later, I'm finally on to doing a little bit of loading, although it will be light. I also finally have a plan of sorts. So the weighting probably isn't going to be at all heavy. Like, I'm talking 2.5 kilos. I'm still doing 10 reps and at a nice slow tempo. I'm pairing push-ups with support holds, and I'm just using a band to stabilize and also take some weight off my shoulder, because initially I couldn't even hold myself up. That is first set done. So I know some of this may seem a little bit basic, but basics are important. You've got to build that strong foundation to make sure you can hit those advanced levels. You can't build a house without building a foundation, especially when you're coming back from injury. It's even more important. This one's maybe a little bit embarrassing. It's all about progression. I mean, that's a good example. Like, I couldn't even do that movement with just my arm, just body weight when I first did this without quite a lot of pain. Do you like the makeshift bench? IKEA stools is all you need. Admittedly, it's not that comfortable, but it only cost £4. Those exercises didn't look like that much. They're actually kind of hard. And it's weird because this shoulder and the tendon injury, it makes the muscles around it weaker. So when I do like push-ups or I do rows, it feels like I've done double the amount of reps on this arm than I have on this arm. So it's a very strange feeling. And finally finish up with some core. These Pike Compressions, great for pressed handstand, L-sit, etc. They also suck. If you like Elliot Hulse, you might recognise this one.
And finally, the Jefferson curl.
And that is kind of the workout. The funny thing is, although the last few weeks or 6 weeks have been a little bit boring in terms of training, because I've focused on the basics, those basic movements, good controlled tempo, time under tension, and just consistency, frequency, I've actually gained a little bit of muscle. You probably can't tell through this top. Actually, wait a second. So there's no really good lighting. It's a pretty honest shot. I don't know. Physique isn't really a focus for me, although I might just try and see what I can do just for a bit of fun. And that is the workout, guys. In the first week of the loading phase, so we're at 10 reps, and I'm gonna go to 8 and then 6 over the next 3 weeks. And then fingers crossed, it's back to basic training, back to doing some interesting stuff, hopefully some handstands. The next episode will be of the goals that I set myself, so that double bodyweight deadlift, front squat, middle splits, etc. So I'll go over that completely. Spoiler alert, I haven't been training it too much, and I'll tell you the reasons for that another time. But that is it for this week, guys. If you enjoyed this type of training vlog, a little bit more one-to-one, honest, chatting with the camera, raw, then hit that thumbs up button and let me know in the comments down below. But that is it for this week, guys. Have a strong week. Peace.